the button.
It's your boy, Jeff Jones.
On a Monday, it's your boy, the upset specialist, Thomas Boykin.
Yeah. On a Blue Monday, it's your boy, Mike Jones.
And this is 234 Sports Talk. Let's talk about it, fellas.
Let's
Let's
do
talk
it.
about it.
Let's
All
do it.
right, the NBA playoffs have arrived, and of course, we know we have to get through the play-ins. And right now, this is as it stands. You have the Timberwolves and the Lakers, the Hawks and the Heat, and then out east you have the Bulls and the Raptors, and then you have the other game that's also out west is the Thunder and the Pelicans. So we have the East and the West. So when we look at these games, let's talk about the Hawks and the Heat. What do you guys think about? Well, let's talk about the East, the Hawks and the Heat, and then we want to talk about the Bulls and the Raptors. In the East, what do you guys predict will happen in these playing games?
The upset specialist is coming. I'm telling you, he's coming. This is his time of the year. I have, believe it or not, I got the Miami Heat winning this game. I got the Miami Heat motivated behind sending out Udonis Haslem with a bang. Look for Miami to come out with a whole lot of energy. What you got on MJ?
Yeah, I agree with you, man, that man, Atlanta Hawks, man, when it becomes this time of the year, except for that 1 year they had a pretty good run. But man, they normally do what they do in the playoffs, man. They make it to the first round and they out. You know, I don't look for it to be any different. Miami Heat, man, they got a little bit too much talent over there. Although they've had a weird year, man, but yeah, like you said, Hassel, man, he's a veteran players coach, man. I think he can get them motivated, the young players to get motivated on this team, man. And I look for them to advance easily, man, going to the next round.
All right, and keeping it in the East with the Bulls and the Raptors. What do you guys think about that matchup? How you liking that one? And who you favoring?
Ooh, that's a tough matchup. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough sledding all the way around. Ooh, that's a tough one to call. But
Oh,
Chicago been riding the roller coaster.
Chicago.
For me, I gotta go Toronto.
Yeah.
I gotta go Toronto. I think they're. I've been out of the two. I think they're playing the more consistent basketball between the two of them. So I gotta ride with Toronto on this one.
Hey, Thomas. Toronto. Hey, Toronto, man, other than that championship year, man, it's going to be a while before they even get anywhere near back to resemblance of that. Chicago, man, when I think of Chicago, you know what's so funny, man? I watched the deal on Pat Bev, man, the other night, man, on how he got to the league, all this type stuff, man. I'm riding with Chicago, man. I think that Rosen, he's gonna sit, man. He's gonna score big. I think Chicago is gonna be a little bit too much for Toronto.
All right, fellas.
Okay.
Looking out west. Looking out west. The play-ins there. The Timberwolves versus the Lakers. Who you guys liking in that matchup?
No contest. Lakers win this game hands down. Minnesota understaffed, fighting each other, injuries. Lakers cakewalk this game.
I don't know, Thomas, man. We are talking about the Lakers, man. We're talking about the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
Inconsistent. They They have the best record since the All-Star break, whatnot. But you know, man, yeah, I'm gonna give it to the Lakers. I was trying to find something negative. I can't go with anything negative.
It's too much
Not in
negativity.
this game. Not in this game.
It's too much negativity going on with Minnesota right now, and the Lakers is playing really good basketball, defensively and offensively right now. So the Lakers should win this easy.
And then not only that, Thomas, I think that the Lakers are a little bit more talented as well.
Oh, absolutely,
So,
without question, without question.
All right, fellas, our final play-in game, our West, the Thunder and the Pelicans. Who you guys liking in that one?
Even without Zion, give me the Pelicans. Even without Zion, give me the Pelicans. They've been playing really good. And I don't think Oklahoma City ready for that yet.
Yeah, I really don't know, man. To me, that's a 50-50 give them up. You know what I'm saying? That's go to the free throw line and shoot whoever hits ball first. You know, I just think I don't, you know, man, Oklahoma City, man, they can be surprising every now and then, man. When you
Every
think
now and then.
they'll win and win nice. But yeah, I think the Pelicans is, if you had Zion Williamson, man, you know, it would be much better. But I think they are much more on their way.
Oh yeah, without question.
Yeah. I think they're a better team. So yeah, I'm gonna give this nod to the Pelicans.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens, fellas. We'll see what happens. And speaking or sticking with our theme here, little incident happened with Rudy Gobert and Kyle Anderson. They call it a punch. It was more of it was open-handed, and they got a little altercation due to the fact that Kyle Anderson felt like Rudy Gobert wasn't doing what he should be doing, and he didn't like the way that he came. As a matter of fact, he called him out of his name.
That part.
That was the thing that set it off with Rudy Gobert. And Rudy Gobert has been suspended for the play-in game against the Lakers. When you look at this incident, fellas, what's your take on this?
I'm gonna tell you like this: being that I know as a coach, as a general manager, as an owner, I know what's at stake tomorrow night. There is no absolute way that I suspend Rudy Gobert for that game. There's no way. It's too much at stake. If anything, if you want to send him a message, hit him in the pockets. But don't cost your team their morale from trying to get in the playoffs. You doing this because they're already shorthanded with your guy punching the wall, breaking his hand. Then you're gonna sit him for a game for the play-in. You're taking away everything that you built for the season to try to get into the playoffs. So there's no way I sit Rudy Gobert. No way. I might hit him in the pockets, have him and the dude sit down in the back of the office somewhere and talk it out, but there's no way I suspend Rudy Gobert for that. No. What you got
right,
on him, Jay?
Yeah, you're right, Thomas, man. You don't sit Rudy Gobert, man. I was thinking that it was something that the league had done. I'm like, why would the league get involved in something that was a personal team issue? And being that it's a personal team issue, you handle that internally. You know what I mean? And like you said, if you want to sit and make an example, you hit them in the pockets or whatever. But man, obviously the playoffs doesn't mean that much.
Thank you. That's my sentiment. That's my sentiment.
Yeah, obviously if you got other agendas, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, that lowers morale. Now you got players sitting up there like, man, now we ain't got this cat. Now we got to change how we run the sets. Like you said, Thomas, the sets. And that was a dumb move, man. That was a boneheaded move, man. That's something. I don't know, man. Stuff like this you can't make up.
No,
That's
not at
why
all.
some teams just aren't. That would never ever sit and get that chip, man.
Back.
Fellas, I was totally shocked. I really thought that this would be something that he would get fined behind. I really didn't see this coming as far as him getting suspended with, this game coming up, this play-in game. This is win or go
Or go
home.
home.
And I was shocked by what they did as far as suspending him.
And if you're telling me that Karl Anthony Towns can beat the Lakers by himself, you're smoking.
Yeah, missing Jaden McDaniels and Rudy Gobert is not happening.
Nah. All the Lakers got to do is go out, execute, and play the game like they've been playing, inside out through AD.
And I get it, Ant-Man is a threat too, but I just don't see them beating the Lakers. The Lakers are looking pretty good right now.
Oh, yeah, for now. We'll see what happens when they got to play a 7-game set. We'll see.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, on the back end of this stretch, the Lakers look like they lost some legs. LeBron James was looking like instead of him looking like a 39, 38-year-old, he was looking like he was about 59, 60, especially when they played against the Clippers. So, so I don't know, man. I think this is what's gonna hurt the Lakers. They're gonna get beyond this game.
Oh yeah, without question, they're gonna get to the next. They're gonna get to the. They're gonna get to the actual playoffs.
Yeah, but the thing is, man, when you have had come back, now granted, a lot of those players was not on that team, at the beginning of the season, but it still takes a comeback takes a lot out of it. It does, and at some point you grow weary in well doing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man, if the Lakers can sustain this for a chip.
Especially if you're asking LeBron, especially if you're asking LeBron and AD to play 35 minutes plus.
Yeah.
Nah.
And LeBron legs already bowed, boy. It seems like the longer he play, his leg get bowed more and more. Like
hey, he trying to say that popping his foot. That's what he's trying to say. He ain't trying to have no more popping in his feet.
Oh,
That's
man.
what he's trying to do.
But look, if I'm Rudy Gobert, man, you know what? That right there will piss me out to the point, man. I don't know what his contract looked like, man.
Yeah, I might want out of there, man.
What, man. Get rid of me. Get rid of me. Do something with me, then. I mean, don't fire me, but
send me somewhere else. Get some draft picks and send me somewhere. But that's crazy. There's no way I sit in for that. No. Not with what's at stake. No, I'm not sitting.
All right, fellas, we have some matchups to talk about. Still sticking with the NBA theme here. We have the Clippers and the Suns.
Wow.
Who you guys liking in this matchup?
Wow. It's going back old school. Westbrook versus Durant. What? What? Man, listen. The Clippers have done well. The Suns have done well, especially since the acquisition of Kevin Durant. The one thing that's going to hurt the Clippers is no Paul George. That's what's going to hurt the Clippers. I got the Suns winning this series. I got CP3 moving these cats on another level.
How many games do you think it'll take for them to win this series, Thomas?
I'm going to give the Clippers the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say 6. I'm going to give the Clippers 2 wins. What you got on MJ?
What? 2 wins?
2.
Hey, Thomas. Look, man, the Clippers are known to sit and play well, man. In the playoffs a little bit, man. They give you more energy, man, playoff time than a lot of people. And I'm telling you, now granted, Paul George is not there. But man, have you seen your boy lately? He's starting to look like the old MVP. He's starting to look like the Jordan clone. Kawhi Leonard, man. Kawhi is stepped his game up. Westbrook, hey, I don't know. They showed a photo of him shooting in front of LeBron James. His eyes was focused, zeroed in on the bucket. Perfect form, elevated well. Hey, man, Lou got them boys playing well. He don't have to expend a whole lot of energy. Durant and them boys, man, I don't know. I don't think they played enough yet together for them to sit up there and pull us off. If they do, it's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a grind, and it's gonna wear them down. If they do win, no, they might win it in 6, but it ain't gonna be. Look, I'm gonna tell you, man, that'll be a 7. It'll be. So I had to rethink that. My thing is this: if they do win it, if Phoenix do win it, they would be so worn down to where they're gonna lose that next round easily. But I look for the Clippers to win this guy. I am the upset specialist tonight.
Man, listen, let me tell you something, man. Why you on this
Like
Kawhi Leonard? Why you on this Kawhi Leonard and Russell Westbrook kick? Do you understand what kind of role Kevin Durant is on right now?
Dang, Kevin Durant ain't nobody.
Since the inception of before the trade and after the trade, Durant's only lost twice.
Man, they ain't the same team. They ain't got no they don't even have no bench. The Clippers got a bench.
The Clippers don't play no defense. It's gonna be a run and score game, and that plays right into Phoenix.
But Phoenix do. But Phoenix, you gonna tell me Durant play defense?
Better than what most people do. Better than what most people do. Don't get it twisted.
Chris Paul, flip-flop Chris Paul.
Now that might be a problem. That might be a problem. But that ain't but you discount Booker though.
Look, here's the deal. This team is not that same team that played in the finals or whenever it was. Total different team.
Yeah,
And
I know.
Durant
They
makes them a
upgraded when they got Durant, they upgraded. Now they got a proven score anywhere that's averaging pretty much 30 points a game.
Until Durant make that bust hard left and his ankle, he twists his own foot. Anyway, I ain't gonna count on Durant to play a whole game. I seen him.
Here you go, man. Here you go, man.
Nah, Phoenix scared me, man. I can't. Nah, I ain't put my trust in them. Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. You know what I'm saying?
So, Mike Jones, let me ask you a question. You feel like the Clippers can win this series?
I believe they can, man. I think that I think they can, man. I think they're a solid enough defensive and offensive team. It's not spectacular, but it is enough to get it done on both sides of the ball. Whereas you're looking at a Phoenix, you're looking for Durant and them to be on their guns, firing. But what if they're not firing on their guns? I mean, you know what I'm saying? If it comes to a grudge match, a tight game, I don't know. I'll put that in LA favor. That's just me.
As we said in Germany, ain't no way in Stuttgart that's going down.
I hear you. Hey, I hear you bumping your gums.
Okay, Randall Gamble. Okay. Now, what's the other matchup we talking about? JJ.
Okay, the other matchup. Now, this is the one that I'm excited about. I'm looking forward to this one. The Golden State Warriors versus the Sacramento Kings, the new Sacramento Kings. Fellas, who you liking in that matchup? And this is a good one.
Sacramento is on a mission right now.
Number one offense in the NBA.
Sacramento is on a mission. I'm here to tell you, their regular season's been phenomenal. However, like I was saying, like we've been saying the whole season. Until you dethrone the champ still got the edge. The champ still gonna get the calls. The champ still gonna figure it out how to win with your the Bomber brothers and beat them up in the middle with Draymond. So I still got Golden State winning this, and I'm gonna take this. I'm taking Sacramento with not with no grain of salt. This is gonna go 7 games. I got Golden State winning in 7.
Hey, Jones, who did you say had the number one offense?
Sacramento has #1 scoring offense.
Yeah, right. I tell you what, I'm gonna go out on a limb on this one. I think slowly but surely, Golden State is starting to. I said it last year and they won the championship. So, but I'm sticking my neck out again. I still feel like there has got to be a decline in this organization with Golden State, man. I think it's time for new blood to come up here and represent. Sacramento, man, has been balls all year long. I just think in a series, in one game, Golden State, yeah, could shoot the lights out. I don't know, man. I kind of look for this game to be a 4-2 Sacramento.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, do you all
just
think that the
I
the
hear
the
you, bro.
roles of playing on the road are going to be is it going to be a factor with the Warriors in this series?
I do believe that's going to be a concern because they haven't done anything consistently on the road this year at all. If you lose 30 games on the road, you got a problem with the road. It's not team effort. It's something going on the road that you can't figure out how to win. Now you definitely got to figure it out in a hurry. In a hurry. Because if you're not careful, like I will agree with MJ, if they're not careful, they'll find themselves down 2-0. Golden State will find themselves down 2-0 if they're not careful. Sacramento's that good. So they got to figure out some kind of way to win in Sacramento. We know they can win in Golden State. We know they can win at home. That's been proven. But can you beat Sacramento in Sacramento? That's the question. And you're going to have to pull that off at least once to get to a 7-game set.
Yeah, you're right, Thomas, man. When you talk about, I mean, that's in any sport, man. If you cannot win away from home, there's an issue there. You know what I'm saying? And to figure that you got to figure it out in the playoffs, that messes with your head right there. That messes with your your nugget. You know, like you said, if they can steal a game on the road, which they can. With Draymond Green, man, I'm telling you, man, he can silence a crowd, or he can get the opposing team fans' energy. It can work either way. So
Pretty much.
I think for them California teams, when you talk about the Lakers and the Clippers, it's funny to me whenever they play in the same arena, but they just switch the courts and stuff out. You know, how much does that really play? But when you go to the Bay and then you're in LA, I don't know, man. To play in Golden State is very tough, man. So that may be a disadvantage for the Clippers. I mean, not for the Clippers, but for Sacramento. But playing in Sacramento, hey, that ain't no joke either. So
No.
I just think whoever can hold home court advantage.
The only saving grace for Golden State in this series is that Sacramento is close to San Francisco. That's the only saving grace with Golden State. They ain't got to do no extensive travel.
Right.
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah.
So I think that works in their favor. especially with older guys. And if you're trying to poise yourself to make a run, you don't need to do a lot of traveling early to put wear and tear on your body. So having an hour drive or hour and a half drive back and forth between cities, that's cool. That plays in their favor.
Yeah. Don't get it twisted, man.
But it's gonna be a war. I guarantee you that. It's gonna be a war.
I don't care where you playing at. Steph Curry and Jordan, man, they is something else, man. They'll run you raggedy, man.
Absolutely.
But I did not know Sacramento had the #1 offense. So that's gonna be nice to watch, man.
Hey, them cats are very unselfish with the basketball, for real.
Yeah.
Them cats are very unselfish with the ball.
All right, then.
Well, fellas,
that's why I said make no bones. It's gonna go 7.
And let's add to this too that word on the street is Wiggins will be back for the Warriors.
And they picked up Gary Payton back too. So
yeah. You see what happens, but once again, Sacramento is not to be taken lightly.
Sacramento's gonna be a tough out.
All right, fellas, our last order of business. You got something, Mike?
Nah, I was just gonna say, man, we already know that you preordained them to be in the finals, Golden State. So,
man, you can't sleep on that much offensive firepower. You just can't do, and the experience. You can't sleep on those guys. And when it's all said and done and the smoke clears, I told you guys, watch out for that Golden State, man. Watch out. They had their troubles through the season, but now the playoffs, it's a different ball game, man. And you finna see something happen with those guys. Our last order of business, Odell Beckham Jr. has signed a 1-year, $15 million contract with the Ravens. Baltimore Ravens. Fellas, do you think that this is going to make the Baltimore Ravens better? Do you think this is going to excite your boy to come on back and to play football and forget about this money that he wants?
I still think he's still gonna fight him tooth and nail, because again, even with the changes that they've been going through and the changes that they got upcoming, the constant has always been Lamar Jackson. No matter what the ordeal, no matter how bad the tornado is, how much damage the tornado does, the constant is always Lamar Jackson. So they gotta find a way to get this done. Odell Beckham will help. I think try to pull him in at least to some degree as far as a throwing target to get to, but it still doesn't fix the issues between the front office and Lamar Jackson. Somehow or another, they got to find a way to coexist, or they got to find a way to trade him. Either way, but he's already demanded a trade, so some kind of way they got to find a way to attract Lamar to stay in Baltimore. And it's really on Baltimore to do that. Lamar is giving you everything that he has since you signed him. Kept you in the playoffs, been an MVP. What more you want him to do? What you got on it, MJ?
Yeah, I'm like you, Thomas. My question is, who gonna throw Odell the ball? You know,
bingo. Bingo.
And I'm gonna come back to this. I don't know. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, or give me some insight on this. And I could have saw something that maybe just giving me a clickbait to look at it, but your boy from Cincinnati, quarterback Joe Burrow, did he not sign a $214 million contract, or this is something just
I don't think he signed nothing that big. Okay, now he might be on the verge to sign something that big. Him and Josh Allen and somebody else might be on the verge to sign
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts. Yep.
So my deal
on the verge to sign something like that. But I don't think Joe Burrow signed anything like that as of yet.
No.
Right. So my deal is this: if from Lamar, I think Lamar Jackson has to be the guy that's in that huddle to throw Odell and them new pieces of weapons that they bringing on aboard of the team. But if I'm Lamar Jackson, I'm seeing, if I'm hearing this stuff, and if it's anywhere near true with these other quarterbacks, dude, I don't know. I just don't think it's gonna mean anything having Odell on that team. Because you're not gonna have a quarterback that's gonna be able to get him the ball. Or any of those guys. I mean, I just
It don't work.
I don't know, man. I just see Baltimore until they get, like Thomas said, until they get that Lamar Jackson thing squared away. I do not see anything special, regardless of who they sign on their team. Not at wide receiver, anyway.
No. I know there's one thing I definitely want to hit on before we get out of here. League MVP for this NBA season. Because a lot of people is trying to dub Joel Embiid the MVP. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I think hands down, if you look at the body of work, if you're going the best player on the best team, hands down is Giannis. Hands down. Embiid's done things to where like he had a chance to silence people with playing Jokic and backed out of it. Load management. Nah, if you was making a case for MVP, take out the MVP. Same way Olajuwon did with David Robinson. Oh, you want an MVP? Then I'm gonna proceed to take you to school. Yeah. So I mean, come on, man. If Embiid wins this, I don't know what's going on. I really don't.
I don't know, Thomas. I like Embiid.
Oh no, don't get it twisted. I love Embiid. I love Embiid. I love what he does.
Yeah.
But hands down, he ain't beat out Giannis to me.
Does an MVP in your mind have to go to a team that's a playoff team?
No, not necessarily. No. Steve Nash showed you that.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I like Dame Lillard.
Hey,
That's
quiet as it's kept, Dame has put up the numbers to do it, no doubt.
I don't know.
Dame has put up the numbers to do it, and you don't hear about Dame missing games. So,
yeah.
But realistically, Mike Jones, you know, when we talked about this, Joel Embiid, you got Jokic, and you got Giannis. Those are the three that they're talking about. They're projecting one of those three will win the MVP. Who do you think deserves it out of those three?
Well, I'm gonna go with your boy out of Milwaukee, of course. I think, you know, like you said, like what Thomas said, he don't do load management unless he is strictly hurt for real. And he plays ball on both ends of the court. He's hey man, he had a star player that has been down inconsistent for the year. You know what I'm saying? And they was winning 14, 15 points. They were going on 14, 15 game runs of winning streaks without him having really his, you know, his Batman or whatever. I mean, his Robin.
Chris Middleton.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I would definitely have to give it to him.
I just wanted to see where you stood on that.
That's why I said for me, it's no brainer, man. This is no brainer. This is easy. Body of work speaks for itself.
Right.
I think it's a tight race, though. I will say that. I really do, because when you look at all three of these guys really have been playing great this season, and they all
absolutely
have been the anchors for their teams. And you know, so I don't think anybody could be angry if, you know, it went one way or the other.
No,
because all three of these guys deservingly, you know, could be the MVP rather.
Yep, facts. But me, if you ask my preference, Giannis. That's my preference. That's just you want a guy that elevates his team and has the body of work to make his team better, not himself, the team, and he makes his team better.
Right. Hey, well, I'm finna throw this in here too. Now, this ain't the MVP of the league, but the defensive player of the league, I'm going with my boy Jackson out of Memphis for the Grizzlies.
And I'm gonna have to one up you on that, Mike Jones. I'm gonna have to give it to my guy, Milwaukee Buck, Brook Lopez.
Oh,
Check the
wow.
stats. Check the stats.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna one up you with that, JJ. I'm gonna still ride with your undersized guy, Draymond Green.
I'm gonna tell both of you brothers, check your stats. Check your stats, okay? All right.
Hey,
and Brook Lopez, you're gonna see
for
why I said that.
For undersized and physicality, I gotta go with Draymond, dude.
Man,
Gotta go with Draymond.
my man Brook Lopez had that back surgery and he been dipping into the fountain of youth, fellas. That man been anything come at that rim, that man been blocking.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fellas, it's been a real one. We want to shout out to all of our veterans, to all of our troops out there serving this country. We want to shout out to all of them, our active duty members. We want to shout out to all you all, let you know that we veterans. We serve. We are U.S. Army veterans. And we want you to want you to do us a favor. We want you to push that subscribe button. We want you to comment. We want to hear from you all. You can catch us right here on YouTube. You can catch us on TikTok. You can catch us on Twitter. You can catch us on Instagram. You can catch us wherever we are. But we want to hear from you. Until the next time, it's been 234 Sports Talk. We out of here. It's been a real one, fellas. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.